Welcome into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Alex Napolis here with you at Zions Bank Stadium as we are moments away from kicking off Game 2 of the 5A semifinals, and we are underway as the Brighton Bengals get us started here in game number 2. It is the number 2 in the RPI. The Brighton Bengals taking on number 3, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. It'll be the Brighton Bengals in the orange and blue shorts, shooting to the left of your screen here in the first half. And it will be the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles in the white, shooting to the right of your screen. That ball booted away by Brighton. And an opportunity here for the Golden Eagles on the throw-in in the attacking third. It'll be Denton to throw it in. Nicely controlled there by Piper Hoyt, trying to get around London Green. And it'll go out of bounds and out. We'll have a goal kick coming up here for the Brighton Bengals. Taking a look at these two sides, we'll start with the designated home side, Brighton, who come into this one at 17-1 overall. Finished 11-1 in Region 6 play, tied at the top of Region 6 with the Olympus Titans. Number 2 in the RPI, 53 goals scored on the year, 17 goals against. Got a couple of good wins in the non-conference, beating Ogden 4-3 in the penalty shootout, beating Logan 8-0 to start off the year. Lost to Olympus in region play, 6-0. That is their one loss on the season. Came back and beat Olympus in the second game, 4-2 in a shootout win. And since then, since that loss to Olympus, have gone on an 11-game win streak to set themselves up here in the semifinals. First round bye, of course, for the Brighton Bengals. Beat number 15 Alta 5-1 in the second round. And got a 2-0 win over the Wasatch Wasps in the quarterfinals. Here come the Bengals. Nicely intercepted by Denton. Denton boots this one up. Lands at Jacobson. Jacobson will leave it back for Bunce. Now up the far sideline as Piper Hoyt goes to ground. A foul called and a free kick coming up here for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. .37:09 left to go here in the first. A free kick opportunity coming up for the number 3 in the RPI. Ball floated in, and great offer line there as Lila sliding comes up with the save. And boots this one away for the Brighton Bengals. Take a look at the designated visiting side of the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles, led by head coach Cliff Swain. 14-4 overall on the year, 12-0 in Region 7 play, finished at the top for the region championship. Number 3 in the RPI, 33 goals scored on the season, 22 goals against. Wasn't the greatest of starts for the Golden Eagles after winning a state championship last season. Right out of the gate, a loss to American Fork, 3-2 in overtime, loss to Corner Canyon, 2-1, loss to Mountain Crest, 2-1, and loss to Lone Peak, 6-0. All 4 losses coming at the start of the season for the Golden Eagles. But what a bounce back it's been, winning 13 straight to go undefeated in region play. Got the first round bye. Beat number 14 Cedar Valley 4-2 in the second round and got a huge win against number 6 Northridge in the quarterfinals last week, winning that one 4-2 in the penalty shootout. Of course, they are the defending champions here in 5A. The shot from distance! What a save by Anya Gully! The shot from distance from the Brighton Bengals, and the junior goalkeeper, Anya Goli, coming up huge in the early offings. Bengals take a quick corner, taken short. Trying to cross that one back into the box. Nicely defended as Jukes able to clear this one away. Throw-in coming up on the far sideline for Brighton. Ball booted away. Now comes out to the middle of the park as the Golden Eagles trying to retain some possession. That was Zanger on the ball. Goes to ground. Nothing called. We play on. Nicely defended by Sage Thurgood. And that ball booted away by Brighton. Comes down now to Bunce. Bunce will play it back to Oldham. Oldham playing it across to McMaster. McMaster boots this one away. Quickly won back by the Bengals. And now here comes Brighton. Jane Allen trying to play that one through. Vivian Bird trying to turn. Goes out of bounds and out. We'll have a throw-in coming up for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. The winner of this one moves on to the championship game on Friday as the Olympus Titans await their opponent. Olympus winning 3-0 against the Bountiful Redhawks. And Maple Mountain here on the attack with Jukes. Jukes boots this one away. And a throw-in coming up for the Golden Eagles. Over on the far sideline. Piper Hoyt looking for support. Crosses it in. Cleared away by Lucy Nelson. Still an opportunity for Maple Mountain. And now cleared away again by the Bengals. Ball coming the other way. Looks to float one in over the top. Nice step by McMaster. Ball comes back to McMaster. McMaster doesn't hit it cleanly, but is able to get it out. Brought down by Vivian Bird for Maple Mountain. Lucy Nelson in the middle of the park with a touch to bring that one down. Oakley Zanger supports herself. Nice defensive effort by Matea Hall as that ball's booted away by McMaster. Maple Mountain trying to play on the attack. Nicely done by Brighton to win it back. Here come the Bengals with Thurgood. That ball out of bounds and out. We'll have a throw in for Brighton here on the near sideline. The funny thing about 5A and 5A girls soccer is that these four teams who have qualified for this year's semifinals are the same four teams that qualified for last year's semifinals. Brighton, who played Bountiful last season, ended up losing that one 5-3 in penalties. Here they are a year later back in the semifinals looking to fight for state championship number 7. Last state championship for Brighton came in 2013. As that ball went back by Brighton, it's Jane Allen. Plays it to Zanger. Zanger back to Allen. Allen from distance. And safely into the hands of Anya Gully. Maple Mountain last year played Olympus in the semifinals. Now the Titan a finalist. And Maple Mountain here trying to go back-to-back in 5A. They'll have to get past this tough Brighton team to do so. Lands to Jukes. And Brian boots this one away. A substitution coming up for the Golden Eagles. 2 substitutions in the offing.
Substitutions. For Maple Mountain, number 21, Sage Collins. Number 27, Ellie Dunkley.
So Sage Collins in and Dunkley in for the Golden Eagles. Trying to turn there was Paige Christensen. Now Christensen playing it out wide to Thurgood. Thurgood up the sideline, cuts inside, defended by Bird. Bird brings her down, and a foul called. A free kick coming up now for Brighton in a dangerous spot, and a set-piece opportunity coming up. Sage Thurgood doing a good job getting around Bird. Bird comes back, commits the foul, and a free kick. Thurgood standing over it to take. 3 on the wall for Maple Mountain. Everybody lined up at the back post. The the shot comes in near post, and goalie forced into another save. That one was going straight for the top left corner. But Anya Goalie, the junior goalkeeper, coming up big again. Corner kick coming up for Brighton, and another big chance here off the set piece. 2 at the corner for Brighton. The cross comes in, back post, goalie off her line, and that will just go through across the face of goal and out of bounds and out for the goal kick. Anya Goalie, the starter for Maple Mountain last season, back this year as a junior. Came up huge for Maple Mountain in that shootout win against Bountiful. Made 2 big saves to secure the championship for then number 10 Maple Mountain. And now goalie coming up big against the Brighton Bengals. Bengals still with the ball. Taking a shot, Cambria Smith can't put it on frame, as that one will go out of bounds and out for the goal kick. Ball booted away by Gully. Lands at Vivian Bird. Bird tried to get it back out towards the sideline, looking to connect with Sage Collins. But that one goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up for Brighton. Brought down by Jane Allen. Now out wide to Christensen. Trying to get it back towards the middle. Takes a deflection out of bounds. Throw-in for the Maple Mountain here on the near sideline. Quickly won back by the Bengals. Jane Allen gets a foot on it. Cut out and intercepted by Maple Mountain. Quickly won back by the Bengals. Another deflection. This one falls in favor of Maple Mountain as Vivian Bird in possession. Now in the middle of the park for Sierra Jacobson. Jacobson trying to cut back inside. Nicely defended by Thurgood. Ball up the sideline. Lands at Dunkley. Dunkley trying to get around her defender. And cleared away by Brighton. Jane Allen trying to play it over to the far sideline. Instead, coming back out for Maple Mountain. Jukes trying to leave it for Piper Hoyt. And a ball goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up for Brighton over on that far sideline. Let's take a look at the impact players for both sides for Brighton. Got to look at number 17, Christensen, 13 goals and an assist on the season. Oakley Zanger with 10 goals and 2 assists on the year. Jane Allen coming up with 6 goals and 3 assists. Impact players for the Brighton Bengals, for the defending champions, the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Number 6, Sierra Jacobson, 6 goals, assists on the year. Kelsey Jukes, 5 goals, 2 assists. And Piper Hoyt sitting with 5 goals on the year. Impact players for both sides. as Brighton win the ball back in the middle of the park. Goes back to Thurgood. Ball in the middle now for Zanger. Trying to bring it the other way and given away as Maple Mountain recovers. Vivian Bird on the near sideline trying to get around Thurgood. As that one goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up. Substitutions in the offing for the Brighton Bengals as Kate Wood checks in.
Number 10, Kate Wood. Replacing.
Jane Allen goes to the bench for a breather, as well as number 17, Paige Christensen.
Also into the lineup,
Number 22 in
Sarah Jane
Replacing
number 17, Paige Christensen.
into the game. Foul and a free kick coming up here for the designated home side as Thurgood will boot this one up and away towards the top of the 18. Takes a deflection, and that is Sarah Jane Michael chasing that one down. Michael throws it in. Now Michael with an opportunity as the cross comes in near post. Goalie off her line, and Anya goalie collects. Goalie will boot this one away. Giving chase now is Brighton. As London Green trying to get that ball out of harm's way. Takes a deflection. We'll have a throw-in coming up here for Brighton as Thurgood on the near sideline will throw it in. 23 left to go here in the first half. All tied up at 0-0. Olympus Titans await their opponent. Ball lands at Kate Wood. Wood goes back to Zanger, and Zanger will go back to Green. London Green playing it up to Lucy Nelson. Nelson turns. Gets it back up to Oakley Zanger. And over to the far sideline. That ball goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. But prior to a substitution as Vivian Bird heads out to the bench for a breather. Hayden Denton, the freshman, checking in.
Number 11, Vivian Bird.
Ball goes back out off the deflection from Brighton. And a throw-in for Maple Mountain over on that far sideline. In the attacking third for the Golden Eagles. Takes another deflection and trying to save that one from going out for the corner. Just booted out of the stadium. And we'll have a corner coming up for the Golden Eagles. First of the afternoon for Maple Mountain, and an opportunity with the set piece. Everybody from Maple Mountain lined up at the top of the 18. Now running into the box. The cross comes in near post. Jacobson there with the header, and it goes wide. Sierra Jacobson, the senior midfielder for Maple Mountain, comes up with the header. Goes wide of the post, and we'll have a stoppage in play with 21:09 left to go. Just a quick check and make sure Bailey Brown is all right. Ball booted away in the direction of Michael. And ball booted out by Thurgood. That is Emery Stott who lets that one bounce. Lets that one go over. Trying to track it down. It goes out of bounds and out. We'll have a throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain, taken quickly. One back by Lucy Nelson in the middle of the park. Now it's Wood. To Michael. Ball back in play. Trying to cross it in, takes a deflection off of a Golden Eagle. We'll have a corner kick coming up for the Brighton Bengals. Chance here to whip one in off the corner. And for Brighton, again, everybody lined up at the top of the 18. Near the back post. Runners coming into the box. And they'll play it back post. Goalie punches it out. Still inside the box for Brighton. As Thurgood brings it down. Thurgood gets around her defender, crosses it in, takes a deflection. Thurgood trying to win it back. And it goes out of bounds. And now another corner kick coming up for the Brighton Bengals. Corner kick here on the near side. Bailey Brown stepping up to take. Keeps it short for Thurgood. Thurgood trying to get it back to Brown. Takes a deflection. Looks like that's Denton on the defensive effort. As we'll have another corner kick coming up for the Brighton Bengals. Again, taken short. This time it's Brown. Brown, the cross comes in. Near post. Goalie punches that one away. Trying to turn and get on the attack, it's Dunkley. Playing it back to Denton. And now Bailey Brown using a header to try to bring that one down. Brian able to relieve the pressure as Emery Stott now battling out possession, losing it to Maple Mountain. Ball over on the far side for Jukes. Jukes gets around one. Jukes up the sideline. Jukes trying to cross it in. Defender goes to ground. Still Jukes on the ball. The cross comes in near post. And Lila sliding. Able to collect the cross at her near post. Ball booted away by Brighton. Out of bounds and out, a throw-in for the Golden Eagles over on the far sideline. And now ball back in play for Piper Hoyt. Bunts wins it back in the middle of the park. And takes a deflection off of Taya Jacobson. A throw-in coming up for Brighton over on that far sideline. 17:02 left to go in the first. A whistle and a foul call, a throw-in called as the ball crossed the line. Piper Hoyt now into the attacking third. Ball booted out by the Bengals. That was Bailey Brown coming up with a defensive effort. Still Maple Mountain trying to retain possession. Ball booted up by Thurgood. Comes down to McMaster. McMaster will play it back to Oldham. Oldham goes out to Jacobson. Taya Jacobson looking to play it up the sideline towards Kelsey Jukes. Jukes gets it through, trying to find Piper Hoyt. As that ball cleared away by Brighton, a throw-in for Maple Mountain over on the far sideline, taken quickly as Jukes trying to bring that one in. Booted away by Bailey Brown. Comes out, McMaster steps up from her center back spot. Plays this one up for Maple Mountain. A collision and cleared away by Brighton. Oakley Zanger trying to track that one down. Maple Mountain in possession. Brought down, a whistle and a foul called. Free kick coming up for Brighton. It will be Bailey Brown to boot this one away. And a foul called. Free kick coming up for Brighton. .27 left to go. Brighton here with the free kick. Will float one in towards the top of the 18. Jacobson there boots it away for Maple Mountain. Substitution coming up here for the Brighton Bengals as number 11, Isabella Dowdle, checking in.
Number 3, Ava Bullock. Number 11,
Ava Bullock also checking in for 11, Maple Mountain.
Isabel Dowdle.
Ball comes in and cleared away by Maple Mountain. A throw in over on that far side for the Brighton Bengals into the box. Cleared away by McMaster. As Stock goes to ground. A foul called and a free kick in a dangerous spot here for the Bengals. This is basically a corner coming up for Brighton, as that foul not too far off from the corner flag. And another free kick opportunity for the designated home side. Taken short. Ball comes in for Brighton. Now back out wide to Stock. Cleared away by Maple Mountain. Stock gets a boot on it. Thurgood steps up, keeps possession for Brighton. Now it's McKell. And McKell can't keep that one from going out of bounds and out. A goal kick coming up now for the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Anya Goli here with an opportunity to clear her lines. And a chance to boot this one away. 12 minutes left to go here in the first half, all tied up at 0-0. Between Maple Mountain and Brighton. Ball comes in. Brought down by Zanger. Ball given away. Vivian Bird back into the game. Gets a touch for Maple Mountain. That ball trying to play it up the far sideline, looking for Jukes. And Jukes can't keep that one from going out. Throwing for Brighton. As a turn here. Dowdle brings it in, plays it back. Now it's McKell. Leaves it for Dowdle. Dowdle playing it out wide. To McKell. McKell with Thurgood running up the sideline. Thurgood is brought down by Hayden Denton. And that ball goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up for Brighton in the attacking third. Thurgood to throw it in. Plays it to Zanger. Oakley Zanger off her head. And cleared away by Maple Mountain. Piper Hoyt trying to bring that one in. Nice defensive effort by London Green. And Kate Wood trying to find Dowdle. Is now Dowdle step over the ball. And Maple Mountain coming the other way. Jukes brings it in for Maple Mountain. Piper Hoyt lets it bounce. And Bailey Brown gets a header on it. Now Denton plays it over the top. Running off of it is Jukes. Bird. Bird into the box. takes a deflection and a foul called as Brown goes to ground. And a free kick coming up here for Brighton. Ball back in play for the Bengals. Wood. And Zanger trying to get it up. That ball will roll out of bounds and out here on the near sideline for another Brighton Bengals throw.
Number 62, King Austin.
Substitutions coming up for both sides.
Number 32, Ariana Milcata. And number 7, Shai Farr.
Throwing for Sage Thurgood here on the near sideline. Trying to get it up to Milcata. And lost ball by Brighton. That goes out wide to Vivian Bird. Bird up the sideline for Hoyt. Piper Hoyt can't keep that one from going out. And a throw-in coming up for Brighton over on that far sideline. .8:22 left to go. Out of bounds once more. This time a throw-in for the Golden Eagles. Back in possession is Brighton with Bailey Brown. Brown plays it across to Green. Green looking for options. In the middle now for Zanger. Looking to play it up. Milcata gets it to Thurgood. Thurgood looking to play it over the top. Oakley Zanger back down to Milcata. Milcata trying to get it back out towards Dowdle as that ball is cleared away by Maple Mountain. Piper Hoyt battling it out. Nicely done by the Bengals to get possession back. Thurgood playing it up to Milcata. Milcata out wide to Dowdle. Dowdle brings it down. Brought down and one back by Maple Mountain. Ball goes out wide now to Vivian Bird. Bird gets around one. Bird into the box. The cross comes in. Booted away by Bailey Brown and cleared away. Throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. Substitutions coming up now for both sides as well.
Brighton substitution, number 2, Lucy Nelson.
Lucy Nelson back into the game.
The Maple Mountain lineup, number 24.
And Matea Hall
Matea Hall.
also back into the game. Golden Eagles here with an opportunity. What a defensive effort there from London Green, who comes across and makes a big play. Throwing out here on the near side is Kay Austin will throw it in. Will he Brighton ball on the throw? Sage Thurgood will throw it in here on the near sideline. Thurgood plays it up to Milcata. Trying to turn. Shai Farrer also getting there into the mix. Now it lands that far. Shai Farrer playing it back to Thurgood. Thurgood back into Farrer. Here comes a good big opportunity for Brian as Farrer trying to poke one through. Milcata running off the end of it and cleared away by the Golden Eagles. Still Brian on the attack here off the throw. And ball booted away. Only momentarily as Brian retained possession. Ball will go back to Thurgood. Trying to find Jukes. Ends up at the feet of Dowdle. Dowdle trying to get around her defender. Brought down, nothing called. And we play on. Up the sideline to Bird. Bird, 3v2 for Maple Mountain. Bird cuts it back, looking for support. The cross comes in towards the top of the 18. Lands at Hall. Hall can't bring it in. One back by the Bengals. Now up the sideline, Shy Farrer. Farrer trying to cross that one in. And it goes out of bounds and out for the goal kick. It'll be goalie here to boot this one away. Now Denton gets a header on it. Brian able to retain possession. Thurgood to throw it in. And that ball goes out of bounds and out. A throw in for Maple Mountain. Vivian Bird try to bring it in. Lands at Zinger. Brian back in possession. Plays it back to Bailey Brown. Brown up now to Milcata. Milcata back in towards the middle of the park. Now out wide to Dowdle. Dowdle with a touch. Trying to get around Ava Bullock. And Bullock doing a good job defensively to cut that one out. Throw in here for Maple Mountain. Jukes. Lost possession. Takes a deflection. Out of bounds and out. Brighton throw. Substitution coming up for Brighton as Paige Christensen back into the game. And checking out will be number 11 in Dowdle.
Maple Mountain substitution number 68.
Substitute in for Maple Mountain as well as Piper Hoyt back into the game. 2:37 left to go here in the first half. Still all squared as Brighton trying to get onto the attack. Christensen goes to ground. Nothing called. And a throw-in coming up here for Brighton. Ball played in by the Bengals. Goes back out of bounds and out. Another throw-in coming up here for Brighton. Plays it into the box. Cleared away by Maple Mountain. Crossed in, cleared away. And Maple Mountain doing a good job defensively to just get that one out. Throw-in coming up for the defending champs. Prior to a substitution as Ava Bullock heads back to the bench for a breather. Checking in will be number 5, Taya Jacobson. Denton throws it in, looking for Hoyt. Comes off the head of London Green. Green avoids the corner and elects to get that one out for the throw-in. Throw-in taken quickly into the box. And no one there to capitalize and get on the end of it. Cleared away by Brighton. It's now Ariana Milcata. Giving chase here is Brighton. Ball booted away by Kay Austin for the Golden Eagles. 45 seconds left to play. Brian on the attack with Lucy Nelson, who plays it back to Thurgood. Thurgood tries to whip one into the box. Giving chase is Christensen. Christensen goes down. A foul called and a free kick coming up with 30 seconds left. Free kick in a dangerous spot, and Brian needs to be quick. Taken quickly. The cross comes in near post. Brought in by the Bengals. The volley goes over the post. And out for the goal kick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Great heads-up
5,
play by
4,
Brighton
3,
to take the
2,
free kick quickly.
1,
Gets the shot
0.
off. The volley goes over the bar. And that will do it here for the first half.
0 and Brighton 0.
Number 2, Brighton taking on number 3, Maple Mountain. And we are all tied up as we head to the halftime break. 0-0 here on the Rewind Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Second half action when we return. Welcome back into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Alex Napolis here as Lions Bank Stadium is the place. Game 2 of the 5A semifinals. And it comes down to the second half, all squared at 0-0 between the number 2 Brighton Bengals and the number 3 Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. It will be the Brighton Bengals taking the pitch here on your screen. They are in the orange and blue shorts, shooting to the right of your screen here in the second half. And it is the Golden Eagles of Maple Mountain in the white, shooting to the left of your screen. As we get ready to start the second half, both teams now taking the pitch. And the official taking the final preparations. Pretty evenly matched first half between these two sides. As Brighton have had the better of opportunities. However, goalkeeper Anya Goalie coming up big to deny Brighton, as Maple Mountain will take a shot. And that one will just end up back with Brighton. Brighton now get us started here in the second half. Underway to start the second. Brighton in possession with Thurgood. Thurgood plays it out wide. Now back to Thurgood. In the middle of the park for Zanger. And now Maple Mountain back in possession. Here come the Golden Eagles with Taya Jacobson. Ball goes out of bounds and out. A throw-in coming up for Brighton, quickly cleared away by the Bengals. Another throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. Jacobson to throw it in again. Jacobson gets it back in, looking for Vivian Bird up the sideline. Instead, will be covered by Bailey Brown as it goes out of bounds and out once more for another throw-in. Cambria Smith throws it in, and Smith boots this one out. Lucy Nelson gets there with a header. Quickly won back by the Golden Eagles. Mateo Hall gets a foot on it to Bunce. Bunce now out wide to Hoyt. Hoyt against Thurgood, and Thurgood comes up huge defensively for the Bengals. Ball booted away. Jane Allen giving chase. Allen able to save that one from going out. No late whistle, but it does go out of bounds and out, and a throw-in coming up for the Golden Eagles on that far sideline. As the defending champions are looking to make it back-to-back appearances in the state championship game. Want to go back-to-back championships, of course. Nicely defended there by Denton to just see that one go out. And a goal kick coming up for Maple Mountain. Substitution as well for the Golden Eagles, as Piper Hoyt heading to the bench early here in the second half.
Maple Mountain substitution number 61, Hayden Denton.
Hayden Denton back into the game. Free kick coming up for Maple Mountain as Oldham here will boot this one away. Comes down now to the Bengals. It's Zanger. Zanger looking to float one in over the top. Running off of it is Allen. And nicely done by Anya Coley. As goalie is able to collect. Goalie will now boot this one out and away. And ball cleared out. Takes a deflection and will be a throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. The cross comes in by Denton. Takes an awkward bounce over Lila sliding. That could have been dangerous, but the tip of the fingers of sliding is just enough to make sure that that goes over the bar. And a corner kick coming up here for the Golden Eagles. The cross comes in, whipped in towards the middle of the box, and a shot by the Golden Eagles goes wide. Sliding will now have a chance here to boot this one away. Sliding gets it out. Lands at Emery Stott. Quickly one back by Sierra Jacobson. Jacobson trying to turn. Nicely done defensively by Lucy Nelson. Nelson takes the throw in quick. Now it's Savannah Zanger to Stott. Allen trying to get back out to Zanger. And a throw in coming up for Maple Mountain. Ball booted away. Throw in coming up again for the Golden Eagles. And they'll say that it came off of Maple Mountain. Throw in for Brighton. Allen trying to get on the end of it. Cleared away by Oldham. Lucy Nelson trying to play one in. Cleared away by Maple Mountain. Brought down by Bailey Brown. Brown up the sideline to Allen. Allen back into Stott. Stott floats one into the box. And off her line again. Anya Coley for Maple Mountain. Able to read that one well and boots this one away. Ball cleared out by Thurgood. And a throw in for the Golden Eagles over on that far sideline. Brought in by Vivian Bird. Out of bounds and out. Bird throws it in quick. Jacobson there with a header. As that one goes out of bounds and out once more. For another Maple Mountain throw taken quickly. Vivian Bird trying to get on the end of it. Poked away by Thurgood. And a corner kick. Or excuse me, another throw-in coming up here for Maple Mountain. Out of bounds. Throw-in again for the Golden Eagles. Denton to throw it in. Booted away by Brighton. And Jane Allen can't save that one from going out. Another throw-in coming up for the Golden Eagles over on that far sideline. And now a Brighton throw. Allen brings it in. Trying to find some support in towards the middle of the park. Nobody there, but Bunce winning it back for Maple Mountain. Bunce will play it out wide to the near side for Jacobson. Jacobson up the sideline trying to connect with Jukes. And that one goes out of bounds. Bengal throw. As Cambria Smith throws it in. Brought down by Oakley Zanger. Jacobson winning it back. That's Sierra Jacobson in the middle of the park playing it for Matea Hall. Matea Hall trying to find an option out wide. Late, but gets it out to to Denton on the deflection. And Denton trying to save that one from going out. And a throw in by Brian taken quick. Christensen trying to get around her defender. Out of bounds and out. Another Bengal throw-in coming up. Allen flick through. Tries to get it back towards the middle towards Oakley. Jensen and does. Back out. And now a throw-in coming up for the Golden Eagles. Quickly one back by Brighton. Booted away by London Green. Green over the top. And now here comes Brighton with Stott. Stott, Allen now trying to track it down. And a big collision as Taya Jacobson goes down. A foul called, this one against Brighton. McKenna Oldham to boot this one away. Lands at Matea Hall. Booted away by Bailey Brown. Stott bringing it down. Stott back to London Green. Green boots it away. Over the top. Jane Allen trying to track it down. Oldham boots it away. Bunts with a header. It's Thurgood who wins it back. Only momentarily. Ball goes out of bounds. And now another throw-in coming up here for Brighton. 30 minutes left to go here in the second half. All tied up at 0-0. The Olympus Titans still awaiting their opponent for the 5A championship game on Friday. Ball goes out wide to Oakley. Zanger played into the box. It's there, brought down by Nelson. Nelson takes the shot. Cooley is able to get a palm on it and denies that one. Nelson into the box. Brian still on the attack. It's Stott. Back now to Emery Stott. Leaves it for Allen. And Allen is called for the foul. Jane Allen for Brighton called for the foul. A free kick coming up here as the ball will be booted away by McKenna Oldham. Now the Golden Eagles on the attack in the attacking third. Booted out by London Green. And Green gets that away for the throw-in. Golden Eagles. Ball played into the box. Booted away by Brown. Another throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. Coming across defensively is Thurgood. As that one out of bounds once more. Another throw-in coming up here for Maple Mountain. Played in by Denton. Bunts trying to track it down. The shot from distance. And it goes over the bar and out for the Brighton Bengals goal kick. Opportunity here for Lila Sliding to clear her lines as Maple Mountain doing a good job keeping the ball in the attacking third. Now Brian trying to come the other way as Denton comes across, boots this one out. Taya Jacobson trying to keep that one from going out of bounds. Throwing out for Brighton in the attacking third. Brought down by Zanger. Jacobson, they're trying to make a challenge. Oakley, Zanger gets around Jacobson and then cleared away by Oldham. Still an opportunity for Brian as they have the throw-in on the near sideline. Cambria Smith throws it in, looking in the direction of Paige Christensen, and booted out. Stott brings it down to Zanger. Zanger back to Stott. Stott at the top of the 18, cuts it back, looking for support. And ultimately a whistle as a foul is called. But the Bengals here doing a much better job now in possession, playing that ball into space and through the space given by Maple Mountain. A close opportunity as Emery Stott there at the top of the 18 trying to connect with her teammates. Ultimately called for a foul. Now Brighton with a throw over on that far sideline. Jane Allen bringing it in. Allen looking for Zanger. Zanger now into the box. Zanger with the opportunity. Can't get the shot off. A huge defensive effort by Taya Jacobson. The junior coming up huge. Denies a shot off from Zanger. And a corner coming up for Brighton. And this Brighton crowd now on their feet. They feel the momentum swinging for the Bengals. 25-20 left to go here in the second half. Stott crosses it in near post. Ends up in the back of the net. Olympico. Emery Stott. Off the corner. Puts it into the near post. Nobody there. And ends up into the net. 1-0. Brighton lead. A shot from distance has Brighton again taking the lead off the Olympico. Emery Stott puts it in off the corner, and that's back-to-back years that we see an Olympico in the girls' soccer semifinals. Throwing over on the far sideline for Thurgood. Brighton in possession, nicely defended by Maple Mountain. Brighton able to retain possession, booted away by the Bengals. Stott trying to bring it down now. Stott over the top, trying to connect with Zanger. As Oldham will track this one down. 24-05 left to go here in the second half. Brighton take the lead. Zanger trying to get it back out towards Christensen. And now Stott. Stott will play it to Nelson. Nelson in the middle now for Allen. Allen cuts it back. Allen taking a shot from distance. And it goes over the bar and out for the goal kick. Anya Goli here has an opportunity to clear the lines for Maple Mountain. Anya Goli boots this one out. Ball booted out by Bailey Brown. Vivian Bird gets a foot on it and then booted away by Thurgood. Giving chase now is Zanger. Zanger bringing it down. Zanger not allowing Jacobson on it. Zanger with a nice turn. Zanger up the sideline, and Jacobson comes up and denies Zanger from advancing it. Out of bounds and out, throw in quick. Allen with a nice touch. Allen over her defender. Allen now goes to ground. Nothing there as Oldham doing a good job defensively. Brown in for Stott, the goal scorer. Goes out wide. The cross comes in, booted away by McMaster. And that one will go out of bounds and out. Brighton here with the throw-in on the far sideline. As things stand, the Bengals will be playing for a state championship against their region rivals, and the only team that has beaten Brighton this season in Olympus. Olympus also at 17-1. The only team to beat them was Brighton. Still plenty of time for Maple Mountain. As that ball booted away by Brown. Into the hands of Gully. Anya Gully here can get this one out and away for Maple Mountain. Jacobson gets a header on it. And quickly one back by Brian Green, takes a deflection, and off the deflection goes out, and a throw-in coming up for the Bengals, taken quickly. Christensen trying to bring it in. Nice touch by Christensen, a late whistle and a foul called. Free kick coming up for Maple Mountain. Ball floated in, trying to track it down there is Jacobson. Ball goes out, and now we have a throw-in coming up for Maple Mountain. Prior to substitutions for the designated visiting side.
Number 68, Piper Hoyt.
As Piper Hoyt back into the game. Ellie Dunkley back into the game. And Sage Collins back into the game. Jacobson with the throw. That was Piper Hoyt trying to play that one through. Now it's Collins. Ball goes out. And a goal kick coming up here for Brighton. Halfway through the second half, and the Bengals lead it 1-0. Thanks to that goal from Emery Stott. Has number 2 currently into the next round. As things stand, Jane Allen brings it in the middle of the park. Plays it to the goal scorer, Stott. Stott now looking to play it up in the direction of Zanger. Ends up on the far side for a throw for Brighton. Brian plays it in. Cleared away by Denton. Comes back down for a Bengal. And now booted away by Maple Mountain. A foul called. A free kick. Booted away by McMaster for Maple Mountain. Trying to get it into the attacking third, but quickly won back by Brighton as Oakley Zanger trying to get around Jacobson. Jacobson doing a good job to beat Zanger to the ball. Now it's Stott, the goal scorer, gets it to Allen. Allen gets it back to Stott. Stott booted away by McKenna Oldham. Jukes over on that far sideline. Does a good job to keep that one in. Quickly won back by Brian. Now Juke comes up with her own interception. And now Brown for Brighton. At the middle of the park. Plays it for Allen. Jane Allen cuts back. Goes back out to Zanger. Oakley Zanger trying to get around her defender. Cleared away by McMaster. Not the best of touches from Anna McMaster on the clearance. And it will end up being a corner for the Brighton Bengals. Substitutions coming up for both sides. And Emery Stott heading back over to the near corner. See if she tries going for it again. Scored her goal off the Olympico earlier. The cross comes in, this time back post. And Sarah Jane McKell was there. Can't redirect it on frame. It goes out of bounds and out. The goal kick coming up for Maple Mountain and an opportunity to clear their lines. Ball comes down now to London Green, who boots it out. Now Thurgood with the clearance. Lands at Stott. Stott flicks it through to Jane. Allen. And trying to connect with Lucy Nelson. Good defensive effort from Maple Mountain to clear this one away. Throwing forward Brighton over on that far sideline. Played in quick to Jane Allen, who brings it down. Allen has options. Trying to get it to Sarah Jane McKell. And ball booted out. Throw in forward Maple Mountain now on that far sideline. Throw in for Brighton. Ball goes out of bounds once more. This time it's a throw in for the Golden Eagles. The defending champions, the number 3 in the RPI, currently trail it 1-0 with 15:30 left to go here in the second. The cross comes in. And nicely defended by Brighton to clear that one out. Believe that was Sarah Jane McKell who cleared that one away. The throw in. And Brighton again back in possession. Ball booted away. Denton trying to win that one back for Maple Mountain. But it goes out of bounds. Brian throwing quickly. Allen turns, gets it over the top. Zanger is there, nicely defended by Ava Bullock to boot that one out. Zanger now giving chase. Zanger bringing it in for Brighton. Supports herself with Brown. Brown gets her head up. Plays it to Zanger. Zanger now in the middle for Nelson. Nelson with an opportunity. Now into the box. It's Stott. Or excuse me, that's McKell. McKell leaves it for Allen. Allen with the shot. And Jane Allen goes over the bar and out for the goal kick. Substitution coming up for the Golden Eagles as Vivian Bird back into the game.
Vivian Bird.
A foul called, a free kick coming up here for the Golden Eagles. Ball goes over the top. And now out for Bird. Vivian Bird, step over, trying to cut it back. The cross comes in, takes a deflection, and it goes out of bounds and out. A corner kick opportunity coming up for the Golden Eagles. Time running down here in the second half. They need a spark. They need momentum. A big corner kick coming up. The Golden Eagles, the cross comes in, goes near post. Jacobson is there, off the crossbar, and booted away. Still inside the box. And now Brighton clear it off the deflection. And the header from Sierra Jacobson floated over, sliding, came off the top of the crossbar. And Brighton able to escape that corner without conceding. Matea Hall back into the game for Maple Mountain. 12:20 left to go. The Bengals now on the attack with Zanger. Zanger plays one into the goal scorer, Stott. And that one will go out of bounds and out for the goal kick. Nicely defended by the Golden Eagles. Excuse me, that wasn't Stott. That was Sarah Jane McKell trying to get on the end of it, but nicely defended by Maple Mountain. Anya Goalie will boot this one away. Comes out towards the middle of the park. Brought in by Denton. Ball floated over the top. Piper Hoyt giving chase. Booted away. And Denton trying to recover. Nicely done by the Bengals defensively to clear this one out. Brown steps up. Lands at Hoyt. Booted away by Green. McMaster just clears this one away. Zanger, or excuse me, that's Zanger who does a good job to keep that one from going out of bounds. And Zanger now into the box. Zanger trying to cross it in, takes the deflection, and a throw-in coming up for Brighton deep in Maple Mountain territory. Substitution coming up for Brighton as the goal scorer, Emery Stott, heads to the bench for a breather. In is Paige Christensen. And Christensen gets her first touch since checking in. And that ball out of bounds and out. A throw in again for Brighton in the attacking third. Maple Mountain just not able to clear their lines at the moment as Zanger trying to get around Bullock, and Bullock is able to boot this one away. Brown comes across, commits a foul with the handball, and a free kick coming up for the Golden Eagles. Take this time to welcome the Syracuse Titans into Zions Bank Stadium as they have arrived. Good chance to remind you that we are not done following the conclusion of the 5A semifinals. Don't go anywhere because the 6A semifinals will be coming up next. It's the Lone Peak Knights taking on the Syracuse Titans in the first game of 6A. Ball booted away by the Brighton Bengals. Throwing for Maple Mountain over on that far sideline. Ball played in. And nicely shielded by London Green to just let that one roll out of bounds and out. A goal kick coming up. Substitutions coming up for Brighton as well as Kate Wood back into the game. Oakley Zanger out for a breather. 9 minutes left to go here in the second half. Time begins to wind down for the defending champions. Do they have a goal in them to tie it up, or can Brighton hold on? Jukes. That ball poked away, out of bounds and out. Maple Mountain throw it in with Jukes. Looking for options. Plays it in to Hoyt. Hoyt brings it down, back out to Jukes. Jukes can cross it in. Does, goes near post. Lila sliding is there. Pats it down and collects for the Brighton Bengals. Booted away by sliding. Now it's Woods. Wood gets it across. Nice switch over to the far side for Thurgood. Thurgood plays it into Nelson. Nelson now for Savannah Zanger. Back to Green. Green across to Brown. Brown plays it up to Allen. Allen has options. Allen filters one through. Two players running off of it. Across comes McMaster to boot that one out. And Anna McMaster holding it down defensively for Maple Mountain. Good opportunity for Brighton to try to double the lead. Bullock there pokes that one out. Another throw-in coming up for Brighton deep in the attacking third as Wood will throw it in. Wood to Jane Allen at the near post. Allen tried to flick it through with a header. Anya Goalie off her line and collects. Goalie boots this one away. Coming across now is Cambry Smith, who boots this one away. And Jukes will throw it in here on the near side. Taken quickly to Vivian Bird. Bird brings it down. Bird back to Jukes. Jukes cuts inside. Jukes keeps possession. Bunce to McMaster. McMaster out wide to Denton. Denton back into Bunce. Bunce steps on the ball, cuts back, looking for support. Bunce plays it to Jacobson. Jacobson now supports herself with Bullock. Bullock up the sideline to Jukes. Jukes trying to get around Cambria Smith. But Cambria Smith doing a great job defensively to cut that one out. Another clearance for the Bengals as a throw-in for Maple Mountain here on the near sideline. Jukes to throw it in. Brought in by Matea Hall near the top of the 18. Matea Hall goes to ground. And boy, a dangerous opportunity coming up now for the Golden Eagles. And a yellow card caution issued to Jane Allen. Allen will have to come off. Zanger into the game. As we have a stoppage in play with 5:33 left to go in the second half.
Against number 13, Jane Allen, replaced by number 12, Emery Stott.
It will be number 25, Ashlyn Denton, the junior defender, standing over it to take. The cross comes in near post off, deflected off the wall, and Lila sliding off her line to collect. And the Brighton faithful cheering their team on. Ball booted away by McMaster. 5:20. All that's left here in the second half. Another substitution as the goal scorer, Emery Stott, back into the game.
Number 12, Emery Stott.
Checking out will be Sarah Jane McKell. Brought down by Matea Hall. And quickly went back by the Bengals. Ball goes out wide. Giving chase now is Wood. Wood trying to get around Bullock. Bullock comes across, makes a tackle as that ball goes out of bounds and out. 4:25 left to go. A throw-in for the Brighton Bengals in the attacking third. Cambria Smith throws it in. Lands at Nelson. Lucy Nelson cuts back. Smith will flow one into the box. Goalie off her line. And Anya Goalie has to play this one out quick. Does. Nice step by Brown. One back by the Bengals. As Zanger goes to ground, nothing called. Ball goes out now to Wood. Bullock Deflected off of Wood, a throw in for Maple Mountain. Quickly won back by Zanger. Zanger will play it out to Christensen. Christensen into the box. Lucy Nelson was there, and ball booted away. Savannah Zanger now trying to get a header on it. Ball cleared away by Vivian Bird. Lands at Oakley Zanger. Goes back to Green. Green boots it up and away. A clearance there by Maple Mountain that just lands at the middle of the park. Brought in by Brighton. Has options. Goes wide to Wood. Wood taking a shot from distance and safely into the hands of Anya Gully. 2:41 left to go. 1-0 Brighton Bengal lead. The Titans await their opponent. Now in for Wood. Wood playing it out to Christensen. Christensen to the box. Christensen cuts inside. The cross comes in. The shot! And it goes over the bar and out. Kate Wood taking the shot from just past the top of the 18. Goes over the bar and out. Now here come the Golden Eagles. Over Brown. Brown gets a header on it. Jukes is there. Jukes into the box. And cleared away by Brighton. Could have been dangerous. Huge defensive effort from Brighton. As now Wood brings it up. Wood tries to get it to Christensen. Bullock takes a step. Intercepts. And here comes Bullock. Bullock plays it. Zanger intercepted. And Zanger just boots this one up. Gets it as far away as she can from her own from her own box. Goalie gets it out quick. Back to Wood. Wood just boots this one up. Now it's Christensen. Christensen heads to the corner with 1 minute left. And it comes off of Christensen, out for the throw. Bullock to throw it in for Maple Mountain. The defending champions of 5A are in trouble. 45 seconds left. Throw in here on the near side. Jacobson plays it into Jukes. Jukes brings it down. Jukes back into Jacobson. Jacobson boots it over the top just to find a Bengal. Wood trying to bring it in. Bullock does a good job to win it back. Juke can't bring it in. Booted away by Jacobson. Piper Hoyt now giving chase. 20 seconds left. Hoyt cuts it back inside. Hoyt shields off her defender. Thurgood comes across, kicks it away. Out of bounds and out. A throw-in taken quickly into the box, booted out. Green has to just kick that one as far away as possible. The countdown, the throw-in, the shot, takes a deflection. That will do it. And the Brighton Bengals, number 2, are heading to the 5A state championship game behind an Olympico goal from Emery Stott. And it's the region rivals going head-to-head for the title. The Olympus Titans await its number 1, taking on number 2 in the championship game.
Congratulations to Maple Mountain.
That's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, as always presented by Heinemann & Associates. I'm Alex Napolis. A big shout out to Vince Francis on the camera, and from the entire Rewind Sports Network, we thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere. More girls soccer action to come. Coming up next, the Syracuse Titans taking on the Lone Peak Knights in the first 6A semifinal matchup. That's coming up next here on KSLSports.com.